Culture hunters looking to uncover the next Jeff Koons or Julian Schnabel no longer shop Soho, but instead look to indie galleries in the offbeat neighborhood of Chelsea. Within only 10 city blocks of this way west neighborhood, power dealers like Larry Gagosian, Lorraine Augustine, and Mary Boone show the most cutting-edge art in unusual, loft-like spaces.
The choice to come to Chelsea, like so many other choices in New York, was about real estate. Soho was no longer where you could afford a big space because the retailers had driven out all the galleries. So this is where we are.
Here in Chelsea, there were these wonderful garage spaces where you wouldn't have to go up steps with large sculptures. All you needed to do was open the garage door and bring the artwork in.
We're standing in what was formerly a taxi garage. Our old floor used to even have little bits of yellow paint on the floor. To have a very simple, clean, white space is what most galleries need. You need that flexibility.
You want to create the environment for the artists to create what they want to create. You want to give them freedom to make the shows they want to make, and you know, a lot of contemporary art is very large in scale. It requires a certain amount of space.
You can sell t-shirts or sweaters or jeans in an 850 square foot store. You can't sell art in spaces that small because we can't look at it.
Thinking about the show, you wanted to have the work kind of feel right in here. Well, my studio, you can't see this stuff because it's just the room's just packed with junk and books and more art. And so putting it in a white room like this, totally, it's like everything comes to life.
It's interesting to think about why so many galleries would come to one location. Why would you move across the street from what you could possibly think of as your competition? But in the art world, it seems to be a good thing that you have other galleries on your street. Collectors come to the neighborhood, and then they're able to go from gallery to gallery.
We're not on any subway lines. We're all the way over by the river. We're not near a lot of other activities. So it's a kind of conscious ghettoization or segregation, so that the people who do come to the gallery are mainly on a pilgrimage to see art.
New York is, you know, still the center of the art world, and that's another thing about Chelsea. We have an incredible audience here.
I think the whole energy of West Chelsea really introduced art and the idea of collecting art to a whole other generation of people who probably would have just spent it all on shoes.
We're known around the world, and whomever comes in from any country comes to Chelsea.
From artsy Chelsea to colorful Little Italy to the ritzy Upper East Side, in New York, it's all about neighborhoods. You are where you live. Each New York neighborhood has its own distinct flavor. These flavors are the inspiration behind an imaginative boutique that celebrates this city's style. Laurice